Good morning, beautiful people. Happy Tuesday for those that are playing the at-home version of the game and don't know what day it is. It's day 25 of this video series, thinking about thinking, understanding fear, and really going through the process of trying to find joy out of suffering, because that's what we're all in right now, this waiting period, this holding pattern, trying to find some light. We're continuing on. This is day 4 of Don't Make Assumptions. And it's a difficult one. It really is. And in the course material, when I created this, I started today's lesson by saying, when you ask instead of assume, you may not always get the answer you want. But asking is still much better than making up your own story. Because if you ask the questions, you're then in a position to proceed from truth, from informed truth. Now, one of the challenges of asking questions is sometimes you may not get the answer. I've had this experience in the past where I've asked the question, seeking knowledge, seeking understanding, seeking to be able to better myself, and the person on the other side, either refused to communicate or refused to answer my questions. And then again, we're back to don't take it personally, because the other side refusing to answer, it's not about you, it's about them, it's about their own baggage that is refusing them to allow themselves to speak their truth. It's important when you ask the questions that you do so in a non-judgmental way. The intention of asking the questions is to discover the truth. And hopefully when you ask the questions, you do so in a neutral tone that allows you to really get down to the core of what you're trying to understand. When people make assumptions, there's usually, and in the course material I created, there's 7 key things that happen when you make assumptions. The first, you cause unnecessary stress, usually for yourself, but also for the other person as well. You waste time and energy. There's, especially in these days, there's a lot of what's going to happen, what is it going to look like. Those are all useless questions, and I'm being completely honest here. There's no sense asking those questions because you have absolutely no control over what the world is going to look like. All you can control is yourself. So is asking the question, what is the world going to look like, a question seeking for understanding? No, that's a pretty hypothetical question. Asking the question, how am I going to function in this moment? What am I going to do? That's a good question. That's going to get down to your truth. When you make assumptions, it also, number 3, creates misunderstandings. Number 4, causes you to miss out on opportunities. How many times has it happened where you've made plans with someone and you didn't hear back from them, and instead of reaching out and asking, are we still on for whatever, you just assume that they don't want to talk to you, and you miss out on joining them, on having conversations, on connecting. When you make assumptions, although you're, on the surface, you're making assumptions about other people, it is also going to lower your confidence and create self-doubt in your mind. And everything is energy. If you create negative energy inside of yourself, it's going to get bigger. It's going to cycle. It's going to affect you. When you make assumptions, it may lead you to the wrong product, the wrong service, the wrong event, and it creates obstacles that don't exist. It's amazing the obstacles we create in our own mind by making assumptions. So my challenge for you today, for those that are watching, pay attention to your thoughts. Become aware when you're making assumptions. And when you become aware of an assumption that you're making, take the opportunity to take action and ask questions. Asking questions is simple, just not always easy. Because again, we'll go back to, we make assumptions about how other people are going to react. Find the courage. It's difficult. I know. I've been there. I was in a situation this morning where, again, it's really difficult to ask the questions. But when we ask the questions, we get to a deeper understanding. And the more you do it, the better it becomes. Love you all. I hope you all have a great day. Here in Guelph, it's chilly, but the sun is out. So once my son gets through his school day, I look forward to getting out and experiencing the outside. I hope everyone stays safe and has a great day ahead. And until tomorrow, wash your hands.